welcome to Organized Planner Chic. I'm Lucinda, and in today's episode of Make It Happen with Your Planner, I'm going to share with you guys several DIY pin loop ideas. And pin loops are awesome for your planner, your bullet journal, your traveler's notebook, your traditional binder or spiral or whatever that you use for school or work, your art journal. The opportunities are endless. All right, so let's get started. Hey, I'm going to just dive right in, guys. Okay, now let me say before I get started real fast that some of these ideas are mine, some of them are not. I think even the ones that I probably have already been created by other people because we've probably about maxed out all the possibilities. Probably not all, but maybe the majority of the possibilities of making your own pin loops, ways to do that. But it's fun to see how different people actually apply that. So I'm going to show you guys what I've done. So here is one. You can see here. Here's one option. You see these clips and you see where the pins are, and I'll open that up and show you guys. Okay. So see, here's a pin right here on this banana clip. Sure you can see that. And then here's a pencil right here, because this is one of my kind of brainstorming art from my Lucinda Dory Planners Etsy shop book. And this is a Jane Davenport butterfly book, and this is just a clip. So I'm going to take this out so you can see. In this clip I decorated both of these. I'll show you both of them. Slightly different color, but I've decorated them with nail polish. So I'm going to show you what all I used. So I used a plain clip. All right, I just started with a plain clip, and then I had two different colors of nail polish. Just kind of center that for you guys a little bit. Make sure you can see. Sorry, just got my camera. Okay, so these two colors of nail polish these clips. Okay, and then on top of that I put just some sparkly polish. Okay, so that went with that. And then last thing I forgot to lay out for you guys. So I was in a hurry and I didn't feel like waiting for glue. You know, I could have put Mod Podge on there, some spray adhesive or something to secure everything, but I just used clear tape. So I just put clear tape, a couple of layers around there, and kind of tucked it in and trimmed it if I needed to. And so there you go for that pin loop. All right, so I'm going to just put it all back together. You can see it one last time in its appropriate application. So we'll put the pink one. All right. I want the pink one just a little bit higher. Now, if you have a real skinny pin, you can take and stick it in here instead, okay? But these aren't skinny enough for that, the ones that I'm using. So I'm just gonna put it there, and then we're just gonna slide the pin right there. So you can have it stick out like that, but I didn't. I had mine kind of in, okay? And then the other one, just putting it down a little bit lower. And I'm sticking it in as well. Okay, and then there's that. I think I want to move one down a little bit more. Let me move this one down. Yeah, and I hope you guys can see that okay. All right, so there's that one. Then this one I'm going to show you real fast. You've seen this planner before because it's my favorite one that I'm actually using as my everyday carry everywhere I go one. So you guys have seen this planner and these pin loops, but I don't know if I ever kind of really talked about them. So they're made exactly the same, and the awesome thing about them, so here you can see the other one. Awesome thing about them is you can make this as wide as you want. So this was just a regular clip, just like the one that you saw just a moment ago. And then I just took some elastic. You can see that opening right there. You can probably see it better that way. Okay, and I just took some elastic and I bought the wide elastic like this. Okay, and I just took that and hot glued it to, I trimmed it to the size that I wanted, and I made sure it was as fat as I needed to hold my pen. and then I just glued it right there, and then it just fits like this perfectly. And then you can just banana clip it wherever you want it to go. So we'll put that right there. Oops, it's on top of. I'm gonna, sorry if I'm getting out of camera for you guys. So I want it kind of over this, so I'm gonna do it like that, I think. Okay, all the stuff in my pockets, and there you go. So of course you can adjust it and put it elsewhere if you want, and it's just fun. And of course you can use different colors of elastic. I just used black. I didn't buy any, I didn't have any other colors with me to use, and I just used with what I had. Okay, all right, and there's that one. Okay, so the next one I did is with fabric. All right, and so we're done with the paper clip or the banana clip ones for right now. And then these, oh, make sure you can see those. These are just made with fabric. All right, and this one doesn't have the little, I forget what you call this little clip part to hold the pin. So I just made sure I made it skinny enough to hold this one, and I'll describe to you how I made that in a moment. And there's where it is glued on the inside. Okay, and then I just made this one a little bit fatter so it would hold a bigger pin, and that's where it's glued on the inside. And then there's the back. Okay, so all I did for this is I took some fabric, and you can kind of see where I cut it. So I cut the two strips, and then I folded them lengthwise inside, so I have a little piece to kind of show you. So this was, you know, a longer length, and then I just glued the edge here, and you can kind of see there. Okay, so I glued the edge and you know, folded it in, and did the same thing on the other side. And then I did the same thing, here's the other part right here. So see how it's folded there? I just folded that and then glued it inside. Okay, and so again, you can kind of see right there where it's just glued. I glued the base right here. Okay, and then I glued the other side on top of it. Oops, make sure you can see that. I glued the base, and then I just folded this over and glued it to the top of that. Okay, so that's one with fabric. And then I did another one with fabric, and I want to recommend that you make sure that I did one more with hot glue and fabric. Okay, I did another one that I stitched, and I'll show you that in a moment. But this one, I want to recommend that you not use thick fabric, because this is thick, heavy fabric that I use when I make my Lucinda Dory planners, which, by the way, this planner is a Lucinda Dory that I made for myself on my birthday. And then this one is a Lucinda Dory that I made out of cardboard, like a book, which I've shown in a video before, one of my DIY Christmas or DIY stuff from probably a year or two ago, and so those came from there. But this one is a traditional bullet journal, and my wonderful friend Nawasa bought me this for Christmas. And this one, the fabric is really thick, so what's not good about that is, I don't know if you can tell, but it kind of makes this all bulky. So close that and see if you can see. You can kind of see how it's kind of bulged. Yeah, so make sure you use thinner fabric, okay, for this. And then this one is fabric. You guys have seen this Lucinda Dory that I made for my meal planner, and this one I just stitched. So same principle, but I actually stitched the fabric in there. And there you go. All right. Okay, and then the last one I did, oh gosh, this is a long time ago. This is in one of my other art journals, and oh, my new art journal that I made, I did not make a pin loop for, so I still need to do that. But with this one, I just used duct tape. Okay, so that's all that's here. Of course, I covered this whole thing with duct tape. It used to be a Mead planner, and I made it into a traveler's notebook, and then I just used some extra duct tape, so I just taped it in here. You probably can't see the line. I actually taped it inside. I think I did one strip, and then I just rolled it inside of itself to make a loop there. All right. Okay, you guys, well, those are all the ideas I have for pin loops for all of your different types of notebooks and planners and all that good stuff. And I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. All of my subscribers get an additional discount every month from my Lucinda Dory Planners Etsy shop. And that discount for this month is in the comments below. And you guys, until next time, happy planning.